You can do this, Lace. It's gotta be done.
さあ、始まったんですかね。ごめんね、てるさん。明日仕事だと、極力オンラインゲーしないようにするんだよ。いらっしゃいませ。特に今日みたいにちょっと遅めからやっちゃったら、オンラインゲーやったら、ちょっとね、やめるタイミングミスるからね。COD って手もあったか。でもなんか今、アップデ入ってるからな。でもいい。私は、エイジしたいんです。で、どうしてこんな世界になっちゃったのって思ったことはですね、ドラゴンエイジインクリジションっていうプレイステーション4のゲームをするとわかります。それで大まかどうしてこんななっちゃったんだっていう世界観がね見れるんで、これはねインクリジションやってる私ですらよくわかんないんでよし行くぞ。儀式の剣を取り返せ。
Should have taken the shot.
That would have made things worse.
You don't know that. All you have are guesses.
We're up against something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts. Of course, that's all I have.
I should have taken the shot.
私は撃つべきだった。大丈夫、みんな責任感じてるから。
You didn't take the shot. I destroyed the statue. Who do you want to blame more for the outcome? We all did what we thought was best in the moment.
And look where it got us. Tried to stop the world from being swallowed by chaos, and now it might be swallowed by chaos anyway. Elven gods escaped from their prison. And
Varric knew the risk.
We're still standing.
You know, I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop fighting. You push for answers, while I can get stuck on questions.
Well...
Exactly. Varric brought us...
Played? I think I...
Then let...
話が割愛します。いらっしゃいませ。インクリジションやってもよくわかんないんでね、すごいよね。普通前作やってればなんとなくわかるなんだけど、前作やっててもわかんねえのはやばいね、このゲーム。
Look, there's magic lingering in this spot. Strong, old.
The dagger was here. Something. Darkspawn. Oh no, what if it took the dagger?
これは待ち上がれ。
One way to find out.
Look, there it goes. Big darkspawn coming right at us. We have to go after that ghoul. Let's get this gate open.
楽。
Look up there. That magical device.
めっちゃ楽ちんだな。えいやー。よいしょ。よいしょ。ちょっと難易度下げて正解だったな。
Let's keep on the trail.
よし。危ない。装備してるわ。急衝ダメージ 15%。 あれとかそれとかするのはもっと先だ。
Darkspawn don't usually collect things, do they?
They don't, to my knowledge, but Solus's dagger is special. They might be drawn to it.
やべえ、これも壊しちゃった。まあいい。
Anyone spot that ghoul? It must have come this way.
Look out! More darkspawn ahead.
More darkspawn coming out of those pools.
We're not alone.
Finish it.
おーでいやー、うわースピーディーだなこのゲーム。いや
Dagger.
I don't think these darkspawn took it. Let's keep looking.
ーいやー、やべえ、何がやばいかってすげえ速い。サクサク進む。あの強敵感は何だったんだろうね。ちょ
Over there! Our dagger thief.
More blight in the way.
どうしよう、なんもないわ。この橋ってだけか。他に道、あっちか。うおー、道じゃなかったな、ただの箱だった。あー、
And there's probably another one.
でこれ取って、
Nicely done. I mean, it's gross, but you can't argue with the results.
なんだ、センチネルの栄光。あ、スタンが強い。これっすね。あ、いいじゃないですか。これ取って、これ開いて、
Magical beams. There are 2 of these devices this time. I bet we'll need to direct beams at both of them.
Okay, やばい、あれ。 金はね、なんだかんだめっちゃ大事なんで。今日は3時までかな。
That's one. Now to find another.
あ、届いてない。
Good work. Now let's see what's behind that gate.
なんだ。今使ってるやつじゃない。あ、全然違うわ。大立てみめ。トマホ。と。あ、こっちから来たんだっけ。殴る必要ねえな。回避で壊せるわ。
Trouble nearby.
おお。強いのが敵が弱えのか。こんな感じになりました。
That has to be the ghoul we're tracking.
Better hope it still has the dagger.
あ、
Hodding?
Hodding!
なんてこったい、ハーディング行っちゃったわ。
This is the eternal hymn, the prayer and the proclamation. We are free again, whole again, here again, here again.
Hoarding! I can hear it. The song of the stone. What is happening to me?
おお、すげえ。
What the?
なんということでしょう。
You moving those rocks?
I don't know. I don't know how to control it.
よし。
They're coming from the right. That dagger. What did
すごっ。
it do to me?
Not sure, but we should get back.
あの激戦は一体何だったんだ。
Your pet has failed, sister. And now the magic of the dreadful stagger is hidden from me. Fen Harel meddles once again.
If his dagger's beyond our reach, we must craft another. Made of red lyrium.
ちょっと難易度下げすぎたかな。あの激戦は一体何だったんだ。
You said something took you over,
Something like...
and it's still with you.
Yes. I think so.
I doubt it. Dwarves can't be possessed. They aren't connected to the Fade. Solas's dagger triggered this event. I'm sorry, Lace.
It's all right. Talking has... Dwarves have never used magic. We can't.
I honestly don't know what to think.
Tell me about it.
Maybe I just need time.
It's all strange, but somehow I feel connected.
To
To the stone. Dwarves call ourselves children of the stone. Some of us have what we call stone sense. Those that have... Maybe the... But I know it's strange.
「変なの分かるけど私にとって問題になると思う？信じてるぜ。
I trust you have this all handled.
I just hope I can use this magic to...
I have faith.
I'll send word to the...
And we need more answers. I'll find...
Good...
With their eyes on the Dreadwolf and the gods he'd set loose, they couldn't see their own personal demons coming to haunt.
そうだよね。よく考えると、インクイジションのスカイホールドだって、あそこ元ソラスが使ってた城だよねっていう。そうじゃん。
Guess I should find some place to try to.
そうじゃん。これはタイタンの踏みつけ。こちらはシールド。一回守ってくれ。でこっちはそう一刀両断が使えるの、これがいいなって。
Talk to Solus.
待って。おーっと。
Wait, that room wasn't there before. I don't think. Nev or Harding must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things. Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to take a long, hard look at it, kid. He'll always...
ね、これ性自認に関する選択肢を確認する。一つ選択すると会話が結論付けられる。そうなの。へえ。あ、そういうこと？
Varric tells such great stories. It's almost enough to make me think that this time, when I look in the mirror, I'll see a hero. But Varric's hurt, and the team needs me. Every time I look at this, I can hear that little girl thanking me for saving her village from Darkspawn. She said that since the Grey Wardens didn't have griffins anymore, I could have hers. If I hadn't been there, I'd never have met Varric. And never had to deal with the first warden complaining I ignored orders. Doesn't matter what the first warden thinks. There's a little girl alive today because I attacked instead of waiting for reinforcements. The peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me nobles think of ruling like a game of chess, that each move determined what mark humanity will leave on the world. He had fancy silks from Orlais, statuettes from the wilds down south. Oh, I could have listened to stories all night about places he'd been. Now I'm getting to see some of those places myself. A meditation upon the use of blades. Must have read this thing cover to cover a dozen times during weapons training. Oh, the number of times I banged my head against this book trying to make the concepts work. But that training has kept me alive. Right. That's better. Now, how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or... Oh, relaxing. Maybe if I clear my mind...
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. Did I overstate the danger?
そらそう、あなたが心配していたことを覚えていた。
No. It appears to be just about as bad as you said.
How unfortunate for you.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
何もないがここにいる。
Someone has to do something. I may not be the right person for this job, but I'm the only one left.
So your call to action is that any attempt is better than none?
Back in the Grey Wardens, I was with a group of recruits outside this village, dealing with a Darkspawn incursion. Our orders were to wait for reinforcements, but we knew that by the time they arrived, everyone in that village would be dead.
So you led your team of recruits in any way, collapsing the tunnel and saving the village.
How do you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that if someone has to make a call, I'll do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The elven gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
止められんのか？その他。
The Blight didn't escape with the gods?
Algernon and Gillenane escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the Blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw at the village, that's them not at full strength?
Correct.
But we can stop them from freeing the Blight, right?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the Blight is the first? What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted, murderous monsters.
Agreed. Algernon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Algernon and Gillenane.
Thank you. I'll go poke at the cruel and corrupt, and we'll see what we find.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
なんかいっぱいあるらしいな、置くものが。
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing.
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
そう言うならやるわ。
I'll get it done.
I never doubted it.
Never might.
Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? I watched you lead a few misfit recruits and push back one of the biggest darkspawn hordes I've ever seen.
Just needed to find the right strategy.
And no other warden found it. You stopped that horde. Had to drop a town hall on it, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
There is something. Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solus and the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
It doesn't matter how I feel about it. We can't stop the gods without what he knows.
And there you go. You don't have to love him to deal with him.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
なんかある。ナーブからだ。あれ、ここにいる精霊に会わなくてもいけんの？そうなの？マジで？ 古い友人から何かをゲットしたって言ってるんだけど、まあいっか。うおー、もう一回あそこに行けと。どれ？これか。どれ？さっきゲットしたやつ。おお。ふん。こういう感じか。うおー。常時走ってたらムキムキになりそうだよね。
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here. But you want allies to go after the gods?
Ballara's working.
Let's start with... The gods are corrupt magic persona. First,
You want to fight gods with assassins?
not just any assassin, their most feared mage killer, the demon of Virantium.
Well, I'm sold. Now we charm the crows.
Fingers crossed. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything... I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
This is great. Thanks, Nev. You said the crows were first.
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An
Tevinter Authority.
won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial. They've got eyes and... Besides, I owe them an update.
These people sound great.
No one's as good as they seem.
So, we talk to the crows in Antiva and the shadow dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If...
Yeah.
Almost there. I just... Shit!
Can I...
No! Here's a... There you have it. If I had to guess...
If you have an idea what that place is, Ballara, share. We don't have time to...
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fate, a crossroads, where you could travel across all of Thedas.
Right! We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus.
It is alike, and it is not.
誰？
Who are you? And how did you get here?
The wolf's fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But...
And it didn't feel...
We have no idea what or who they are. So...
And we still don't know what the...
Good point.
何今の？何の音？
Hello again. Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The crossroads.
Can
you help us? I get the feeling this is no place to get lost.
The Evenurus hunger for the crossroads. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The crossroads isn't...
You don't have to. If you're standing against the god... Here. This dock seems sturdy. So you can ferry us to the other islands?
Winds await, dweller.
I'll take that as a yes.
The deeper currents.
Sweet.
The spirits here were driven out. Refugees now from the gods' minions. I have summoned the guardians of the crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians repel all interlopers.
Which means us, too.
They weaken.
The Fade Tear. That's where they're breaking through.
The gods have breached the Fade itself. Watch your back. Move fast.
Our death still serves!
Bring what the gods have hidden.
Sa, そこそこ強いのか。
The gods' blight and blood magic has sealed the way. Only their champion may open it.
A champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
Toいうことで、投手を見つけたほいだそうです。
The Guardians can't hold them off for long.
Sa, 投手はどれだけ強いのか。だいたいレベルと合ってないんだよね。
Ugh. Is that something inside it? That's the champion we're looking for. Watch yourselves. Clear out.
Whatever you say.
そうでもねえな。
That's the essence we need. It's cold. Hope I don't have to carry it for too long.
Sag がってんだよなあいつら。
As the gods' champion passed free, so will you.
That's a lot of Illuvians, and they're all intact. I wonder where they lead.
Time to find out.
真ん中行ってみようか。
Minrathus, the heart of Tevinter. Somehow the beat of it always pulls me back. Steady pulse of secrets, corruption, you name it. Trust no one. Expect the worst. And you might just get by.
Do the Shadow Dragons know we're here?
Nev Gallus! You only turn up when you want news. Or you've got some.
Tarquin. You look well.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Sounds like a story.
Just living ungifted in a world made for mages.
Rook, meet the Viper.
It's good to meet you. Both of you.
And you.
So why the meeting? Is this about your work with Varric?
Something terrible got loose when we disrupted Solus's ritual. A pair of elven gods.
Gods?
They blighted a village in Arlathan, Demeter's Crossing.
There were venatory whispers about that place. Now we know why.
What's been happening in the city?
Underground sacrifices, dangerous relics flooding the black market. The cults gathering power.
So are the gods. Can't be a coincidence.
The Venatori want one thing. If an ancient power promised them control of Tevinter,
They'd signed the deal in blood. We were tracking a set of red lyrium relics before you got here. Smuggled in recently.
They enhance blood magic and can summon demons far too easily. We destroyed one and tore another off a slaver.
We think the third's right here in Docktown.
Docktown's my home. If it's got problems and I'm here, I can track this faster than anyone in the city.
一人でやることはない。手
Hold
伝う
on.
ぞ。
I'm happy to help.
It's fine. I can catch up with you.
We don't know where the gods are or what they're doing. We're here for help. It's fair I give some in return.
The relics don't play nice with the Veil, and they resonate with each other. We destroyed the lyrium in the last one we found, but it should still track the third.
Give it to me. I'll get it done.
We'll keep eyes on the Venatori. If there's a tie to these elven gods, we'll find it.
ということで彼らがシャドウドラゴンですね。
Ready for a tour of Docktown? Stick with me.
The relic the Viper gave us responds to the missing one.
And it is. It should pick up places where the missing relic disrupted the Veil. Find a trail of those and we'll get somewhere.
So you live in Docktown?
My whole life. Unless I'm away on a case. Or crashing in the Fade.
This place is calmer when the palace isn't trying to kill us.
Oh, sure. We're just chasing a dangerous relic
Parting
through the
いたんだ。
streets.
Right. Sorry,
Oh no. I was half agreed. Locked. We need another way in.
Right. On it.
Wait, are we breaking into a chantry?
The court...
Is this what you do for the Shadow Dragons? When you aren't with us?
I look for things. People, objects, information. People have problems that Templars and Magisters can't help. Or won't. Won't got
Oh.
out I might. It's enough to live on. If it doesn't get me killed.
Bodies. In the courtyard.
Stay sharp. Killed. Based on the marks, I'd say demons.
These poor people.
あーすげえ死体だ。眩しい。トゥルトゥルトゥル。
Demons. Does the relics work?
It's not a coincidence. Nice work, Harding. The relic we're chasing, it's unstable.
Leaving chaos behind it.
This isn't the only market left on the Veil. I can feel
ルーンを装備。
it couldn't escape the demons. If there's family or a friend, I can track them down later. Make sure they know. Here goes nothing.
Relic. Courtyard. Back way.
What was that?
It's a remnant. An echo from the Fade drawn to magical disruptions. If the relic drew it here, the voice could be a memory of the smuggler. Courtyard's quiet, fewer eyes, so you cut through here, where there's a path to the market. Follow me.
スペルなんたらかんたらロングソード。あ、こういうこと？おー、かっこいいじゃん。
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it. All right, follow me. You know, I took this job. It's on me. And the Venatori cult's no joke. If anyone wants out...
We're here to help. Besides, you promised us a tour.
It's fair warning.
You think he's acting different?
The relic was close. Find another remnant and we might learn more.
Up there. Is that another remnant?
How are we gonna get up there?
There's always a way to get places.
So many people in Minrathis. Don't you get lost in the crowd?
Sometimes that's just what you want.
Paintings, tapestries, floor coverings, beautify any space.
Everything you see is made right here by these dexterous hands.
Everyone deserves a cozy living space.
Shiny things for beautiful people.
Eki damage.
You have a discerning eye.
How do you get to that?
There's so much on display. If it's not brought in, won't someone take it?
If a stand's not watched, there's a nasty spell on the most valuable item. And a random
Metal
one, just
Gear.
for fun.
Right. I guess that makes sense.
Oh.
Thanks for stopping. I know I can make something of this place.
どうやって行くんだあそこ。
Coin spare?
おー。
Almost there. Remnants ahead.
恵みようじゃないんだよ。働け。
You bet.
Handoff. Third bell. Late.
Bells ring when ships go in and out. Could be using them for timing, near the docks. I think our smuggler's on a deadline. The relic's pull agrees. Let's visit the docks.
やべえ、人間やめちゃってる。
Elevator's locked. Someone forgot to bribe the dockmaster. Still up for a walk? This isn't the only way to the docks.
Food later? Oh, yes, please.
All right, through here. Got it.
すごい。
I'm guessing you know all the shortcuts in Dogtown. All its secrets?
No. If someone thinks they know all Ducktown secrets, they're either kidding themselves or scamming you.
いやー楽しいこれ。あれいけないのね。気持ちいい。ちょうどいいものももらえるしな。こんな感じになりました。なんかいいものももらえるしな。やってることマジ最低なんだけどね。ここから来たのか。
They were back asking questions. Know what relics I'd seen on the Black Market.
Come on, this path will swing back to the docks.
More demons. We can't leave them loose.
The longer that relic's in Dogtown.
These are my neighbors. That relic won't stay in my town.
The Inquisition had to deal with the Venatori.
Eh?
Ah, yes. The cult speaks fondly of you.
That's, really?
You were a thorn in their side. I'd say that's flattery.
あ、いけないのね。おここなんだよ。他にもなんかある。猫かよ。通りまーす。
Home sweet home. Enjoying the tour? getting closer. Sure thing.
Soon, the buyer. Meeting.
Right, a meeting, but where? The trail's starting to fray.
Wrong turn. Nice. Shouldn't it belong to an Tory?
Not a chance.
Live, you fool! Nice run!
Oh, looks like we have company.
Is everyone all right? Nev, you're back in the city. I wasn't going...
Really? Because I heard there's a relic loop.
How do you... Never mind.
Rook, meet my friend Rana.
Yes, and Rook, if you...
I'd like to think so.
All right.
I thought Templars worked against mages.
This isn't the South. I work to stop illegal magic, that's all.
Your work?
Not if you help. There's a rumor the relic trades hands tonight, and Albin Batar...
A Magister's son. Interesting.
Nev?
Don't worry. We won't stop until this whole thing's settled.
Look, you're busy. We just got attacked, which means you won't leave until you're sure no one else is lurking around.
And you...
What can I say?
Where are you going?
For a walk to the spillway.
I'll catch up when I'm done.
If you say... Our trail is frayed, but the spillway's our best bet. Let's go.
ここにあるものすべて壊すわ。猫か。壊す必要があるのよ。壊さないといけないんだ。使命があるんだ、そういう。なんかない。献身的なもんない。よし、行くぞー。猫ね。
Rana's not a shadow dragon. So you work with Templars too?
Rana's clean and her information's good. The rest? Only when I have to.
And the spillway?
Rana mentioned Albin Bataris, and she doesn't share rumors unless they're likely. Albin's father oversaw some construction there. If he's visiting this part of town, that narrows the search. A barrier. They don't want people getting near the deal. Find the unshielded crystals and we're through.
That's one down.
Must be one left. That's it. We can cut through the barrier now. We need to keep moving. Voices. There's someone up ahead.
Albin Vitaris. Your relic.
God's rise and power.
いけすかねえおっさんだっけ
Albin's our buyer. And Divinator. He's using it now? Move! We need to get closer. We can't let him bolt.
You're supposed to wait.
Just a taste of that power.
Venatori don't need that relic.
You're here to stop me. You can't stop the Venatori. This power.
Well, what? Impress a risen god. Can you control it?
落ちてったあいつ
You won't be releasing any more demons.
And you're the smuggler. I know you. You're part of the Thread Crime Syndicate. Smuggling, sure. But red lyrium. Working with Venatori. It's not your style.
Here they are. My son is no cultist.
He was completely misled. I appreciate your help, Knight Commander. Let's go.
Nice try. The Venatori rise.
You know he's guilty. How much did it cost the Magister?
Watch it, Gallus, or you'll be charged.
With what? I tie something up and you undo it? Isn't this familiar?
Save the sob story. We got the smuggler. Or do you want Bataris to release her, too?
I'll find a way to fix this.
Damn it.
あいつ落ちてったぞ
If we hadn't been there, how many people would be hurt? And Bataris doesn't care.
No.
But you do.
Isn't that the rub?
So what now?
We stopped the demons. We got the relic. And the smuggler. The shadows will watch the cult. If that leads to the gods, they'll send word. It's not perfect, but count your wins. You don't always get them, especially here.
It wasn't a perfect ending.
ナーブを助けないとナーブが援護してくれなくなるんですよ。まあ、はなんですけどね。 わかります、その気持ち。何言ってんだお前って。わかります。でもそういうものなんですよ。お、なんかあるってベララが。でいちいちこうやってしなくてもいいのではなかろうかって思うんですよね。来ました。
The spirits are returning.
And thriving again. Good for them. Do Templars really not have authority over mages and Tevin?
So I keep busy.
Treviso, one of the finest cities in Antiva, now living under occupation. Let's hope our crow contact can meet us.
コーヒーがとんでもなくめんどくさい
Welcome to Antiva. You must be Rook. And you're Andaratea Cantori of the Crows.
Thea, please. Come. My associate Viago is gathering the others. We can talk business when we arrive.
The documents, it's all there.
Malavasati Kata. My friend says come with us.
The unarmed soldiers have made themselves comfortable.
We have suffered their company for too long. The Antam reached a stalemate in their war with Tevinter. Some turned here instead. Antiva was rich, comfortable, and has no standing army to stop them.
Even to the position.
She stretched it well enough.
It must be hard dealing with the Antam.
This occupation will not last. The Antivan crows remain. And one day, I will see a knife through every would-be tyrant's throat.
Osaki!
We have arrived.
A casino? Nice setup.
Welcome to the Cantori Diamond.
俺より遅いと尻叩くぞ。あ、ばあさん。
You're the client.
This is Rook. Did you want a drink? I promise not to let Viago near it.
Viago de Riva, fifth talon. And this is Catarina della Morte, first talon of the Crows.
An honor. And you are?
Ilario della Morte, her grandson. What brings you here?
Right. My target is a pair of elven gods, or that's what they call themselves. They're ancient, blighted mages. My detective says you have a man who brought blood mages and Venatori to their knees.
Lucanis. My grandson. They called him the Demon of Virantium. He was the one who did those jobs.
Exactly who we're after.
Except Lucanis de la Morte is dead. He was killed a year ago.
What I say doesn't leave this room. The body our people brought back was not my grandson. It was dressed in his clothing, but it had been altered with blood magic to have his face.
My cousin is still alive? And you didn't think to tell me? His ship was attacked. We knew someone sold him out. So you kept your suspicions to yourself.
But you've brought it up now. Why?
I've had eyes on the Venatori ever since they took my grandson from me. They were hunting your dread wolf. And what you did to his ritual threw them into disarray. They made mistakes, and now I have a location. The Ossuary, where the demon of Virantium is kept. Find this Ossuary. Free Lucanis. You'll have your god killer. And I'll have my grandson.
Come. Katerina arranged a boat. One of our mages will meet us there.
A boat?
Did you think the Venatori would keep a normal prison? Or that one could hold the demon of Virantium? The ossuary lies beneath the sea. A fact I learned mere minutes ago.
Secret and excessive. Sounds like Venatori.
You're not happy Katerina kept this from you.
Would you be? Lucanis is family. Maybe she thought I'd act too rash if it meant saving him. And now...
Are you coming with us?
It's possible we've been watched. If all of us vanish from the dock, you play the alluring hero. I know Treviso. If we have a tail, I have a better chance of distracting their interest.
So how do we get in?
You'll see.
Someone or something already took down the guards.
Might work in our favor, but something's wrong here. Let's hope we find our demon alive.
Look! So this is the ossuary. This doesn't look like any prison I've seen.
あ、ここか。
Set up shop in an elven ruin. It's a wonder anything works.
I can't believe all this is underwater. If the enchantments containing this place ever failed.
Nervous about that, or the job in general? Not everyone deals with the Antiban crows and lives to tell about it.
We're up against gods. A demon might come in handy.
A barrier. Whatever's in there, the Venatori really want it to stay put.
Let me break through. All right, we're almost through. We don't have to fight. We're just here for Lucanus Delamore. Get ready.
Rising Hail, Dragon of Mystery! Lucican, Dragon of Night! Hear your faithful call!
I'm guessing you're the reason we're here.
Who are you? Who sent you?
My name's Rook. Katerina sent me.
Katerina. But you're not a crow.
I'm breaking you out of here. But what are you?
Rook, he's possessed by a demon.
It's complicated.
Katerina promised us a mage killer if we broke you out of here.
I can still work.
Good. Because I'm pretty sure more Venatori are on their way. We have to get moving.
They have a vial of my blood. They can use it to control me. I cannot leave it in their hands. And I had a contract when I was captured. One of my targets is here. Caliban. Crows don't break contracts.
All right. We'll help. But in return, I want help killing some things.
I'll owe you.
I'm sure we'll owe each other before this is all over. Let's go. So, first order of business?
Blood first, then my target. Caliban, the prison warden.
Where do we find them?
In the tower. There's a bridge.
Not anymore. We'll have to find another way across.
Mages, my specialty.
Oh, yeah! Again and again!
Right. One of them has a key.
Joey.
What was going on here?
Living prisoners for blood magic. Blood magic to summon spirits.
Any spirit can become a demon. Zara didn't give them a choice.
Zara?
Zara Renata. There might be a higher ranking place somewhere, but I don't know of one. This place is all her.
Possessed corpses must be common in a place like this.
Zara Renata's work. This place exists for her to make new, worse kinds of demons.
Venatori ahead.
Mine.
Never heard of an abomination who wasn't a mage.
I've seen demons possess corpses, ashes, and hair ones.
At least this one's got good taste.
Naka totte nai mono tte nai? Nai?
So, the vial of blood the Venatori took from you.
It's for blood magic, to control me, and the demon. Until it's gone, I cannot touch Caliban.
Okay, now what?
What?
The demon pulled all of that from the Fade?
I'm as surprised as you.
Venatori at odds with your creations.
Never learn. Zara can summon all the demons she wants, but they don't come to obey her.
What did Zara want all these undead for?
Nothing. Those are the failures.
If those are failures, what does success look like?
She had the best results out a few days ago, but some of the demons she created are still here.
I いろんなものぶっ壊していくスタイル。なんか上があんな。お、資料の剣か。これ何剣？両手剣じゃないのか。そうですか。
Caliban, you said he's the one in charge?
No, he's a lackey. He runs this place for a powerful magister. He was my target a year ago. Now we both want him dead.
We meaning?
Demons don't forgive.
Done something.
Then why this place exists? This is what success looks like.
Scare. やっぱ両手剣って神。はい。何これ。
Let me kick him first, then you can take him.
なんかすげえあっさりいっちゃうな。
Well, that's not good. We may not have much time. This way. There's a shortcut.
Lead the way.
As you wish.
えいえいえいえい
Easy enough.
えいえい
Any clue where to start? Or we'll find those on the way.
I know it's here. We can smell it. I'm on.
These people, they were tortured.
Very few people survived Colivan's rehabilitation.
You did.
いやーすげえな。もうバリッバリかすからね。 されてんだよなこれが。
There. Just one crystal between us and the other side of that barrier.
That's it. The barrier should be down.
Let's see what's on the other side.
Venatori never do anything subtle. Look at that thing.
There. That's the one. It has to be.
So now what?
Now we find Galivan.
Anything we should know about Caliban?
You want to hear about his torture methods or something else? We didn't chat.
It's fine. We can talk about something else. What's Katerina like?
After so long in this bit, I barely remember.
Oh, this was entirely unnecessary. Zara and her little jests. He's already the demon of Virantium. Won't this be ironic? Hilarious. And now look at the mess you've made of my facility. She always leaves me to clean up.
So this is Caliban.
He is. The target I was sent for a year ago. A crow never abandons a contract.
What did they offer in exchange for my life, crows? Was it worth it? Oh, you brought ruffians with you. Were you lonely? Come forth, prisoners!
弱い。
No, I will not be a victim like the others. I refuse to fall.
弱い。
The crows send their regards.
So we got your target?
Yes. The job's done.
Smells like blood. Ashes. Not done, not yet.
大丈夫か？
Lucanus, are you alright? Lucanus, what are you looking at?
Careful. They know we're not right.
You cannot see him. I wondered.
We clearly have things to discuss.
Agreed. I think it's time I got some air.
O金。ちょっと待ってね。よいしょ。これツルハシ？どういったもの？ピッケルか。まあ私火力しか見てないんでああっち昇降機か。他になんかないかな。でもなさそうだね。よし。じゃあ帰ろう。
Shall we go? Imagine how I feel.
Make it.
Look at this. What happened here?
A message from Zara Renata.
I can't believe it. You're home. Sarah? Her people got this close?
The woman who runs the prison?
The Venatori witch who captured me.
Revenge for the breakout, maybe.
Where's Katerina?
She's...
The Venatori caught her in their confusion. I get one of you back, only to lose the other.
Lucanus, I'm so sorry.
I need to work.
Are you sure? You should take some time.
I don't need time. I need a target. You just got here, and already you want to leave again? Katerina gave me a contract. I'm not breaking the last deal she ever made. And I owe Rook. Once that's done, I'll come home.
I'll return him in one piece.
Thank you. Kosi, when you find Sarah, I need to be there.
We are under attack. Antam on one side and Venatori on the other. Forget revenge. We need you.
No, Viago. Sara came for us here, in my house. She took Katerina from my house. You find her and cut her heart out, Lucanis. Vi and I will hold down the fort.
I'll give her your regards, Thea.
For Katerina.
The crows had lost a talon.
すごい。20分足らずで一つのチャプターが終わる。早っ。
They're the same thing. Mostly.
Except one more.
But how do you get rid of them? Spite.
When a person gets possessed, the demon usually...
And they turn into a monster. The spirit just molds them however they want.
I've heard of abominations being cured by killing the demon in the Fade. That's not a sure bet, though.
Well, there's one way, but it...
You'll have to kill me.
他に方法がある
That
は
can't
ず
be
だ。
the only solution. Can't we reason with Spite, maybe? Persuade it to leave?
Talk doesn't work on Spite. She won't hurt you. How sweet.
I want to talk to her!
Before we do, well, that, let's think this through some more. There has to be a solution.
I have people in Marathas I can ask, but I wouldn't get my hopes up.
All right. So what next?
Let me talk to them! I want to talk to...
Lucanus!
Nope. It's fine. I'm fine.
こんなことになれなくていいん
He's
だぞ
done this before? Enough that you just shrug it off?
He'd do this in the ossuary. The Fade does whatever his spirit wants. Real walls and chains, not so much. Just give me a minute. He'll get bored once everyone leaves.
No offense, but having an abomination in the lighthouse makes me nervous.
Well, being an abomination...
Lucanus.
Please.
I should see what Nev has to say. You asked for time. Is this long enough?
Yes, my head's clearer. Though I would kill for a deep...
Have you? For coffee, I mean.
Not today. You've got questions. You might as well ask them.
The crossroads can be dicey, but the lighthouse is safe. Oh, and
After the ossuary, that would... You haven't asked about Spite.
from what I've seen, I'd say he picked the right name.
No one... We...
I admire you. What you've been through would break most people.
I would not give Zara the...
Still, you must be a very
A very stubborn one, perhaps, but... Leave Spite to me, if he's trapped in this world. For now...
何これ。変えられるんだ。すごいじゃん。
Manifestation.
Oh shit! No.
なんかやってる。
Okay.
Oh no! Sorry.
Take a deep breath.
I wish I could, but I can't. My thoughts just keep the illuvian. I mean,
賢いんだから大丈
You
夫
don't
だ
give
よ。
yourself enough credit.
well,
Of course. Also,
it's the Nodus Dirthalin. We.
so what does it do?
It knows things, whatever it. So much knowledge. Or at least, once I need to match it. Ruined the.
I could listen to you ramble all day.
Oh, well, same to you. Not that you ramble. I mean, you talk. I'll get back. But I think.
Hey, if napping works, then nap away.
Okay. Anyways, let me know if you need me. I'll be ready.
They'd found someone who could fix their mirror. One of Arlethan's own veil jumpers. Just what they were looking for. And Balara.
なんか始まったんだよ。おー、なんか始まってたわ。
I'm heading out to practice my new magic. I really have to.
「曲がりくねった道の先に」って始まるんだよね。で前も言ってたような気がする。できないね。
The Shadow Dragons have a hideout in Docktown. We should check in, see if there's. If the Venatori move, the Shadows will hear it first. Meet you in Docktown.
うわー。あ、これか。使わないんだよな、これを。そんなに。大剣ってどこだろうね。へえ。それいいじゃん。 これか？ここ臭い。スレイヤーかもしれない。前線で俺を大暴れするからお前ら二人で援護しといて。
Let's find Asher.
Asher?
The Viper. He prefers to be called Asher in private. Said I could tell you.
Trouble in the Anvalanim. Darkspawn.
But those tunnels are safe passage for...
I know. We've had to close that entrance.
I know Darkspawn. I'll help. No time to waste. Those Darkspawn have to be destroyed before they get out into the city.
If you get through, signal the all clear at the hidden door.
Oh, よしよし。おー、よしよしよしよし。いいワンちゃんだな。
This is troubling. Darkspawn in the city.
And in one of the worst places. The shadows rely on those tunnels to rescue people.
See you again.
ああ、全然暴れたんね。
The Anvalanim should have an entrance this way. The passage is hidden by a wall carving. Keep an eye out. Venatori. Why are they so close to the shop?
Take it to us!
Fail our god!
There. Is that the wall carving you mentioned?
That's the one. There's a switch behind the servant's head on the left.
もう全然本当に暴れたんで。
Got it.
It's dark down here, isn't it?
Ah, yes. There's definitely blight down here.
Oh.
Don't like the sound of that. That did it. We can get through now.
I hate tunnels.
Let's
kill them. Leave this place. Dragon agents, head down here with us. Get them.
Faithful cannot die.
For reinforcements.
Reinforcements. We can't let them reach the Shadow Dragon hideout. Even more Venatori? We have to take out the leaders.
That had to hurt. That's for the job. She always gets the job done.
Both Darkspawn and Venatori were on the same side.
I know, and I don't like it. Darkspawn usually hate all life.
どんな感
At
じ
least that
こ
seems
ん
to
な
be the
感
last
じ
of them.
You sure?
Wouldn't be a warden if I wasn't.
It should be safe if the shadows keep the entrance again.
Let's find it and...
あ、出血ダメージはいいね。
tell them to open up.
暴れさせろ俺に。えい。殺しを楽しみさせる。ははははは。
There it is, the hidden entrance back into the shop.
It's Rook. All clear down here.
Nice work. I'll get the door.
How did the Venatori find the Shadow Dragon's hideout? Isn't it a secret?
We help the people in Docktown. They know where we are. Someone might have talked about the shop. People spreading rumors, that's easy to handle. But Darkspawn, that's different.
You really saved our skins there, Rook. Those Darkspawn could have destroyed us.
It wasn't just Darkspawn. Venatori were there too, and they weren't fighting each other.
How is that possible? Darkspawn attack all living things.
Darkspawn are blighted. If the gods control the blight, they might control the Darkspawn.
両方まとめて殺してやる。推測は避けよう。
Let's not jump to conclusions before we have more answers.
If you're looking for answers about the Venatori, I may have a lead. A warehouse on the other side of the city. Lots of cult activity. And some of them were spotted heading towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
Agreed. Rook?
Let's go.
One day you...
よし
The Viper,
それ片付けたら今日はやめましょう。
Is he the leader of the Shadow Dragons?
One of them.
ど
He
うだっ
made
け
his name freeing slaves and supporting their rebellions. He won't stop until...
So the Viper's real name is Asher?
A middle name. He calls himself Viper for first impressions. Or so he says.
What do you mean?
Asher just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
Tell your friends about me.
なんか面白いの買ったぞ。で、霊気ダメっていうのが確かあったと思うんで、これだね。さらに霊気ダメを上げときましょう。へへへへ、楽しそうじゃねえか。ぐふふふふ、ここっていけんのかな。超楽しそうじゃんこれ。
Those are Venatori. We're on the right track. Watch out. The Venatori have posted guards.
よーい。あそこにまだいたわ。ほぼ一撃。
Locked. There has to be another way in.
Oh.
Let's keep moving before more of them come crawling out.
さあ、死にてえやつはかかってきやがれ。
We must be close. Right.
瞬殺じゃねえよ。
Great. Mandatory up to something. Time to break it up. Summoning Darkspawn.
How?
We stop them?
Venatori.
Under their control. All of the Darkspawn and Venatori. Let's search the place and figure out what they were doing.
やっぱね、剣士が強すぎるんじゃね？
At least they don't know where the Shadow Dragons are. Exactly.
剣士が強すぎ笑った。
Look at this. Draining into the tunnels below the city, perhaps.
One more way, the Venatori released light into our tunnels. I'll tell the other shadows.
This note. Knight Commander Lenos of the Minrathous Templars is being paid off by Venatori.
Damn it.
The gods gave the Venatori a relic they can use to control Darkspawn.
Hey, Rook. Is everything all right in there? Found some Venatori out here. They shouldn't give us any more trouble. Did you find anything in there?
The risen gods taught the Venatori how to control Darkspawn. Explains why the hideout was attacked.
We found documents from the Knight Commander. I knew he was crooked. I didn't think he was actually a Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop. We'll discuss things there.
You managed to catch the stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
They'll think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori serve Elganon and Gillenane like we thought. They gave the cult control over Darkspawn.
Great. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble.
力になりたいのだ。
Is there something I can do? The risen gods are my responsibility too.
How do we know we can even trust you? You're not from here. You don't know Minrathous like we do. And we know as little about you as we do these risen gods you unleashed.
Now, what is it they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. The cult has its hooks deep in the city. Venatori backers sit in the magisterium chambers, and now they wield power given to them by the gods. We'll have to get along if there's any chance of surviving this.
May, what are you doing here? You promised you'd lay low.
Tried it, didn't much care for it.
よろしく、ルークだ。
Nice to meet you. I'm Rook.
There's trouble in Minrathous, Venatori and risen gods. Rook's helping us with it. Nevaris is one of the Shadow Dragon leaders.
Maevaris Talani, formerly Magister Maevaris Talani, at your service.
Wait, formerly?
My enemies conspired to have my magisterium seat stripped from me. We can talk about it later, if you want. My concerns feel petty when stacked against risen gods. The Shadow Dragons have a lot to discuss, but you, Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? The Cobbled Swan? Why?
The First Warden is here to speak with you.
First Warden? Let's hope we actually get some help with the Blight.
Come back when you can. I think we'll need your help again.
ちょっとね、ファーストウォーデンとでいざこざが私にはあるから、ちょっと気は乗らないんで。
People know you're back in the Graphis.
Oh, I imagine word will spread, eventually.
Your enemies won't be pleased.
And they'll do what, exactly?
うおーって走りに行って、これで一刀両断決中だぜ。
They've already ousted me from the Magisterium, and we know they're too...
うおー、うおーって言ってたもん。死にさらせーとか言ってからね。で、どれが強いんだっけな。あ、これか。うわーダメだこりゃ。たまりやがれーとか言ってるからな、このゲーム。
Cowardly to it.
なんか意外にすぐ終わってしまったんで、どこに行けばいいんですかね。
Tempt anything else.
They're telling us to walk.
But what if the Darkspawn...
Welcome to the shop. I'm Lorelei. Anything you need, just ask. Till next time.
うおー。
You read the notes on the Circle Road case?
The murdered Magister's aide? Killed with an air... Nicely done!
Well, anyway, you read the notes on the Circle Road case?
The murdered Magister's aide? Killed with an arrow instead of magic. Hard to get an angle like that.
It is. Where would you take it from?
I don't know the place that well, but there's a tower not far that would get a clean shot. And good cover.
But if you were angry and in a hurry, if the shot were more lucky than planned.
Well, there's that bridge. Wait. Why are you asking me?
気持ちいいダメなやつ、典型的なダメなやつ。上になんかあるぞ。どうやって行くんだろう。インクリジターと会うんだっけ、ここ。はあ、緊張するわな。
I am Jowen Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. Explain yourself, Warden. And bear in mind that the Order remembers your past recklessness.
もちろんですか。
Sure, I disobeyed orders. I acted on my own choices without authority. I admit it. But I took an oath to defend people from the Blight. I uphold that oath any way I can.
Your report, Warden.
I was part of a team trying to stop an elven mage named Solus from destroying the Veil. When we disrupted his ritual, something escaped from the Fade. And I clearly sensed the corruption of the Blight.
From this mage, Solus?
No, sir. Solus opposes the Blight. He's actually an elven god, Fen'Harel, the Dreadwolf.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
Right, but it all ties together. See, when we disrupted the ritual, Solus got trapped in the Fade. But two of the elven gods got out. Elganon and Gillenane, we think. And they're blighted.
Why would elven gods be blighted?
The ancient elven gods used the Blight. That's why Solus imprisoned them. The point is that the gods are making the Blight worse. Demeter's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
I suspected more politicking from the remnants of the Inquisition. I see now that I was wrong.
I'm really glad to hear that.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
いいから聞け、バカ。考え直せ。話を聞け。
No, please, you can't do that.
I assure you, I can.
I don't know how much time we have. The gods are doing something with the Blight. We need to stop them.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without a disgraced junior warden causing needless confusion. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941 Dragon.
おお、ドリアンやんけ。
The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens for this deluded girl?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset. Was it something I said?
That was close. Wasn't looking forward to being dragged off to a Grey Warden dungeon. Who should I be thanking for the assist?
Magister Dorian Parvis, at your service. A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Mayvaris Talani, of the Shadow Dragons.
The very same.
問題はファーストオーデンだ。
The First Warden's a problem. If he won't help, I need him to stay out of my way.
I'm sure he'll show up again. Like an ulcer. For now, pay him no mind. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Menrathus lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
最後の最後でドリアンと会うんだよね。
Only the veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness.
I need to talk to Varric.
ということで今日はこの辺でお疲れさんでした。で、多分誰もいないんじゃないかな。こんな感じかな。セーブして。